if you're like me, I'm not taught very well about Java method when I was at school, and I got a lot of trouble when implementing it. But don't worry, today I will help you overcome that fear. Hey, it's Anthony with Take a Sip Back again. I teach Java tutorial on this channel, and if you're new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell next to the subscribe button to receive the notification about all of my new videos. Okay, now let's go. Let's just start off today's tutorial by creating new Java project. So right click and select Java project. So inside here, I'm gonna name it method tutorial and hit finish. So inside the source folder, create a new class and I'm gonna name it method right here. Select the first checkbox and hit finish. Okay, let's say we have a program look like this. So I have two variable and I have the variable a and it equals 10, and I have one more variable named b and it has the value of 20. So if I want to calculate the sum of two variable right here, and I'm gonna print out a plus b, right? I can print out a plus b, and if I run the code right now, so you will see 30 is printed into the console. So let's say, for example, I have two more variable and I got c equal 30 and d equal 12, and we also want to calculate the sum of c and d. So let's say I will print out c and d, and if I run the code, so you will see 42 is printed into the console. And let's say, for example, we have two more variable and it's called e equal 9 and f is equal 1, and so we also want to calculate the sum of them. So we can print out e plus f. So if we run the code, so you will see three sums are printed into the console. So you will see here, if we have multiple variable and we want to calculate the sum of them, so we need to have like 3 line of code for two variable. So that would be really irritating, right? So you take a lot of time writing such a long code to calculate some very simple calculation. So here's is the method can do something for you. So in the very first tutorial about Java, I did tell you that the public static void main is also a method. So we gonna create a method, and it's also have the template, the same template as the main method. So you will see it also have the public static void, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna name this method is calculate sum or just sum. Alright, and I will pass in two integer, and I will pass in integer 1 and integer 2, and inside here I just need to print out integer 1 plus integer 2, and inside the main method I just need to call sum 10 and 20. So if we run the code right now, so you will see 30 is printed into the console. And if you want to print out more sum, so let's say you want to print out the sum of 19 and 10. So if we run the code, so you will see 30 and 20 is printed into the console. Okay, so that is how to use the method in Java. So the method sum right here is a void method. So it means that this method, it doesn't return any value back to the main method. So let's say if you want to return a value that you calculated inside the method right here back to the main method for further use, you can write another method, but you can you can replace the void here by the int, and you can write the same format, but inside here you will not print out the sum of integer 1 and integer 2, and inside here you can use the keyword return, and it will return the sum of the keyword 1 and the integer 1 and the integer 2 back to the main method. So if you still want to calculate the sum of 19 and 1, so you will have system.out.println right here, and inside the parenthesis you will call calculate sum, and if you run the code, so you will see 30 and 20 is still printed into the console, because the calculated sum method right here it calculates the sum of integer 1 and integer 2, and it return the value back to the main method. So inside here, if you call system.out.print and calculate sum 19 and 1, it will print out 20. But if you don't call it, if you don't print out it, and you just call calculate sum right here, and 20 will not printed into a console. So if I run the code, so you will see only 30 is printed into the console, not 20. Okay, so this implementation, it is very easy for you to reuse code, to reuse pieces of code right here without needing to call the whole sentence. So you just need to call the name of the method and pass in all the variable that need for calculating, and just call that method and it will print out for you. And it's also have your code more cohesive and easy to read. Okay, and if this tutorial is helpful, smash the like button and share if you think it can help someone you know. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here today. I really appreciate that.